Don't you hate it when you're making a beat with samples and it feels like you have to walk away from other pieces of the sample that you really like? It's almost like you like what's here, but there's more that you want to add into the beat. Well, make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this video because I'm going to give you one of my tip-top sampling techniques. So let's go ahead and jump right into FL Studio. All right, so here we have my favorite Serato sample, and you can, of course, do this in other samplers like Slice X if you like any of those other ones. But here's what we're going to go ahead and do. So I have this sample going on here. I'm just going to go ahead and just play the main part that I sampled here. So I just went and did like this. All right, so that's essentially the main part of the sample. Okay, now playing this sample, there was more parts in here that I really liked. There's like this bell part going on. I believe it's around here. So I was a little torn. Do I go with the parts with the ooze? Do I go with the bell part? Do I kind of try to mash them up together? But, I kind of need to have a nice little chord progression. I have to have a stopping point somewhere. It's like I can't have it both ways. So what I did was I went ahead and the ooze part that I just played a second ago initially, I have that as the main part of the sample. And below that, I have that little bell part. So let me go ahead and play the little bell part down here. All right, so I had the little bell part on its own little separate layer. So I just used those bells as essentially ear candy to play off of the main part. Not only that, I went ahead and jumped into the EQ here, and I went ahead and added I did some filtering just to take things off, just to make things thinner. I wanted to kind of sit in the back. And then I also added a delay just to make things a little more spacious. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the main part of the sample with the bell part below it, just so you guys have a better idea on what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So I know in some of your guys' heads, it's like, okay, Desmond, that's cool, but that's relatively simple. That's, that's pretty cool. Guys, I'm telling you, this technique is very powerful. So I don't care if you're using a loop. I don't care if you're using a soul sample from an actual record. There's more to the sample than what meets the eye. So allow secondary sounds, a secondary layer of music from within the sample, play off of the main part. As you can see, that's really cool. We have the ooze, we have the bells. I have things working together. It's not too busy. It's just creating a nice, smooth, cohesive marriage between the sounds. So, guys, please use this tip in your music productions. I'm telling you, it's very powerful. You're not going to forget it. It's going to help you not leave sounds on the table. So I'm going to just go ahead and play the rest of the beat that I have so far, just so you can have an idea on what the actual artist is going to hear. So let's take a listen. All right, so I'm currently contemplating if I want to do an 808 or if I want to have my bass guitarist add a live bass to this one. I'm actually still figuring that one out, but this beat is like 95% completed. So just want to drop that quick tip for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe. My name is Desmond A, and I'll be back with more great videos. Peace. Wait, before you go, make sure you go to DesmondASounds.com where you can get free FL Studio patcher plugins, free loops, free guides, everything you need to level up your music production. Once again, go to DesmondASounds.com or click the link in the description. Go there now and totally transform your music production.